Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a paper, October 2024, 31 variant question number 6. So first of all, we need to find x coordinate of M. We can see this as a turning point, but basically we have a two turning point, one the point of maxima and one point of minima. But he said, leave the first one and find the second one. So there is one technical point. So we have to go for derivative. Okay, first of all. So what question we have given? We can apply product rule. What is the product rule here? U copy V dash, V copy U dash. So first of all, this I call as a U. So sine double x copy and derivative of the other function and then reverse. Okay. So this derivative is what? One has a 0 and sine has what? Cos double x multiplied 2. These two come for the angles derivative. Don't forget it's 2. And want to talk about this one. This is a simple sine derivative. Again, same. Cos 2x into 2. And as we look looking for a stationary point, I will plug in derivative 0. And now try to make maximum common out. What is a common out? You can see 2 cos double x and 2 cos double x is common out. So if I take 2 cos double x common, so what left here? This part and this part left behind. So I'm getting sine double x plus 1 plus sine double x. So basically this part equal to 0 or this full part equals to 0. So I'm writing 2 cos 2x is equals to 0 and sine becomes 2 sine. 2 sine double x plus 1 equals to 0. Okay, this is a 2 goes down, cos double x is equal to 0. Where is cos 0, student? You know, cos 0 along y-axis, pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. So I will take this only because this is a, so cos inverse of that, so 2x equals to pi by 2. So I'm getting pi by 4. So maybe chances are there pi by 4, but I'm not sure about it. So it depends upon second answer. Why I not try the second answer? Because it's too big. So let's try to find this one. So sine double x, 1 goes there and 2 divides. So I got a negative half. And you know, sine negative where? Negative in this and this quadrant. So, so first of all, I'm just finding the principal angle. So sine inverse of half, it gives me pi by because it's a pi by 60 degree, so pi by 3. So this is clear. So pi by 6, sorry, not a pi by 3, pi by 6. Okay. So this is a pi by 6 here and pi by 6 here. So my first answer is from here till here. So when I find it, so I bring back 2x here down. So my first answer is what? There's a full pi plus pi by 6. So I'm getting pi plus pi by 6. Second is 2 pi minus that, but I think I will not go for it. 2 pi minus pi by 6 because of a big answer. So here, so when I divide by 2, I get a okay, I got a 7 pi by 6 divided by 2. I got a 7 pi by 12. So now we will check it, which answers we have to check, try, because it is very obvious. If you look at carefully, we have a two chances are there. One answer is pi by 4 and second is this one. So if you are, I know some students getting issues, they don't understand which is second number answer because we're looking for the first part, we'll leave it, second we'll take it. So for the what is the method to check it? Convert in decimals. So if I check in calculator, pi by 4 is giving us 0.7853. And when I type this in calculator, 7 times 2 pi, these are major problems students think they don't understand which is the right answer. So this is smallest and second answer, this one. So 0.7853. So this is 0.7853. And second answer is this one. So I hope so. Why I have to skip this answer? So this is, I will not take it. I will ignore. And this is my answer number one. But he's asking find x, okay, so only x coordinate. No need to, yeah, he said exact absolute coordinate. So he asking further. So it means I have to plug in this value on the top equation. Which equation? So have a look. So this equation I'm going to plug in. Okay. So when I plug in this value and do it very carefully, so I have simple sine. If I plug in this value here, so 2 will cancel 12, so 7 pi by 6. So 7 pi by 6, and in the bracket 1 plus sine of 7 pi by 6. So I'm getting negative 104. If I plug in this value completely here and here, so make sure we put a bracket. So coordinate is coming final 7 pi by 12, comma negative 104. I believe you people understood well. So first part is completely over. So let's go for next part. But next part is what? Have a look on next page. He is asking us exact area. Or, okay, so exact area. How to find exact area? So basically, what is the formula we use for the area part? If you revise the concept AS level, so area is lower limit is x1, upper limit is x2, here y, here dx. It means this complete equation will go here. So lower limit is 0 comes here, and this upper limit, but problem is shaded area is ending here. So this point is very important to find. At this point, y is confirmed 0. So I will plug in 0 and get the answer. So first of all, so let's try to put phi 0. So I, so again, I take this equation, or I think so, it is too big. Okay, so I'm writing 0 is equals to sine double x and 1 plus sine double x. So I kept y 0 according to planning, but again we have two options. This is 0 or this is 0. And we are looking, so sine double x is equal to 0, one possibility. And the second is 1 plus sine double x is equal to second possibility. Again, we have two options, y0 here, y0 here. So this answer will come from here, and this answer will come from here. How come? Because sine 0 is 0 and at pi. So if I write 0 and pi, so naturally we get 0 and pi by 2. But I'm not sure. Maybe this answer may be higher than that number. So we will check the second answer. So sine double x is equal to negative 1. So when I check it, sine negative is negative 1 is where? Sine negative is 1 in a bottom, so 3 pi by 2. So I'm writing here sine inverse. So this I'm writing 3 pi by 2. When a 2 goes down, so x becomes 3 pi by 4. Now we check it, which is is this is a smaller or this is smaller? So 3 pi by 4 is basically 2.35, and pi by 2 is basically, if you check it, 1.57. So you can see this from here. So we get this answer from here. So we have to take pi by 2 here. I hope so this part is. So we will take pi by 2 because this is a pi by 2 value. And this value is bigger, so it means this value representing this point. And second, you can see even 3 pi by 4 is matching with this number. So 100% we have a 0, 0 representing this point, and 3 pi by 4 representing this point, and this point representing by pi by 2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So we got a lower limit 0 and upper limit is pi by 2. And now I'm going to use this question in next part. So have a look. 0, pi by 2, and sine double x in the bracket 1 plus sine double x and dx. So this equation, I'm going to use a next page, cut from here, and I'm shifting another page. So I hope so the concept is very clear. So this was a key point. Okay, now students, I'm going to solve it. So have a look now. So how we can start this question from here? First of all, is multiply in the bracket. I get two values, sine double x and plus sine double x square. I will split it two parts. So here sine double x, limit 0 to pi by 2. And here I can replace pi by 2 sine double x square. But student, we have integration of sine available with the power 1. With the power 2, this is not available. And we have to take a help of this formula. Cos double x formula, 1 minus 2 sine square half angle come from here. So if I'm looking for sine square double x here, so it means I need sine square double x. So make sure this x, so this double x. If double x here become 4x. So I have a cos 4x. I have to make this subject, you can see from here, sorry, sine square subject. So this will go here and this will go on the other side. I'm getting 2 sine square 2x is 1 minus cos 4x. And 2 will divide. And finally, I'm getting what? Sine square 2x 1 minus cos 4x over 2. So I'm going to replace now, and this is directly integration, and I am replacing. I'm replacing it here. So 1 minus cos 4x by 2 dx. What is integration of sine, students? All of you familiar? The sine integration is negative cos double x by 2. And limit is 0 to pi by 2. And what about this 2 will go out? I'm writing 1 over 2. And what is integration of 1 become x? And what is integration of cos sine 4x over 4? And limit is 0 to pi by 2. I'm going to plug in the limits. So best idea. Uh, so when I plug in pi by 2 here, what happens? So this give us negative 1. Repeat my words. When you plug in pi by 2 in this place of x, you type alone. So you will get a cos pi, and cos pi is minus 1. So minus 1 over 2 is the first answer. And when I plug in 0 here, I get a 1. So I get a 1. So this is a formula minus. So minus 1 over 2. So basically, repeat again, this minus is creating some problem. So if you disturb with this negative sign, we have another choice. Bring negative outside and even half outside, which make question easier. Inside you have this only. In this way, the chances of mistake is less. Okay, here I can plug in directly, no problem at all here. So when I plug in this limit here, what I get, have a look carefully. This plug in cos pi is minus 1. This comes due to formula. When I plug in 0 here, I get a 1. So this make easy. And this a negative 2, negative 2, negative cancel. I got only 1 from here. And what about the other way, other part? Plug in 2 pi by 2 everywhere. Here pi by 2. When I plug in pi by 2 here, so it turns to be 2 pi, which is 0. Upper limit done. So, and when I plug in 0, this both 0. And I got a pi by 8. So, I hope so. You got the point very clear. And sorry, to the 4, not 8. Sorry for that. This is a 2 to the 4. because this 2 2s are 4. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So we got a 1 plus pi by 4 and unit square because it always give us the area. So unit to power 2. So I hope so. The concept is very clear and the question is completely over.